Today on Peekaboo Mom, we're going to be doing something a little bit differently than cooking, which is a discussion of teas. I love tea, and I encourage you to try it if you're more of a coffee drinker, just to see and experiment. First, I want to talk about some regular sort of middle-of-the-road teas, chamomile and mint tea. These are wonderful teas to share with your children. My girls are 2 and 4, and they love to have a cup of tea with mom or a tea party. I usually make a cup for myself and then put a little in their mugs that have their names on them and put an ice cube in. They can stir it and drink it, and it's a blast. The second teas are ones that my husband likes. He likes yerba mate and green tea. From what I found online, green tea seems to be the one with the most health benefits potentially, so you can look at that as well. It's a little bit more of a stimulant. I actually prefer not to have that caffeine, so the ones that I like are raspberry leaf tea, and this is a really good women's tea overall from what I understand. I was introduced to it at the tail end of one of my pregnancies, and it was just delicious. So the way that I like to make this is I've already made a cup and I put a little bit of honey in it to make it sweet. And I actually like this iced. So I'm just gonna dump it over my cup of ice. And this is great at home as a snack with like popcorn in the afternoon, or I have it in my little to-go cup now since I spend so much time in my minivan. The final teas that I wanted to introduce you to, if you're not familiar, are these yogi teas. And these are my current favorites, especially the chai rubus. It tastes, to me, just as good as a chai latte from wherever you get your lattes. So another fun thing about yogi teas is they have a little quote. So I love that every time I open one. This one says, "Be kind and compassionate, and the whole world will be your friend." Aw, isn't that sweet? So I'll put that in, and since I came from Manhattan, I still don't have a teapot, but I boil my water in a pot, and I'm just gonna pour that into my mug. And the way that I like to serve this, which I think is so delicious, is with a little bit of agave and almond milk. And I like the vanilla almond milk. I think that this helps add that flavor that makes it really latte-like. So again, it's the yogi chai rubus, a little agave, and a little almond milk. And you can just have that first thing in the morning, or I also have a handy dandy to-go cup for the car if I want to take it with me on the road. So I hope that you enjoy your tea, and for more tips and recipes, you can check out peekaboomom.com.